Every time I see you, you make my heart say.
Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Just sitting here doing my daily routine of the stuff that I do as I wake up, and just thought I would talk to you guys today. We're going to be talking about the Jacksons of Atlanta. I had a young lady come to my one of the videos that I did about them, and after we post, we definitely discuss in the comments. So she was discussing one of their recent videos. I actually had not even I hadn't really said anything about them, nor had I looked at their channel. Anyway, they put up a video recently talking about the baby's the baby has had his first little appointment, right? Now I'm gonna say this. I always thought that the baby was older than being born in September. September is when they put the video out. And so I always felt that things were a little different, because Mahogany, in my opinion, just moved too well to be a person who just gave birth. Now, I mean, everybody seems to think that she gave birth to a singleton instead of giving birth to multiples, right? With that being said, and a woman who is used to having multiples, maybe her body just did better because, it was less work for her body to do, being that it was one baby, if that's the case, because that's the consensus of what people are trying to say, that they lied. Now, I haven't said that I think they lied, but I mean, I'm just going with the proof or the information that was presented, that's what people are saying, right? Right. So, what they said was that the baby had his first little appointment. So cute. First of all, he's adorable. I mean, he is. And so I was like, That's what I said to myself. And my self said, So let's talk about it. Number one, okay, you have that first little appointment when you go in right after the baby, right? But what they said in this particular appointment, in this particular situation, was that the baby had shots. So that took me somewhere. It took me back to my thought process, right? Babies have their shots at 2 months. Their first shots at 2 months, which means that baby's 2 months old. Now, today is Tuesday, I want to say the 5th. The 4th. Tuesday the 4th. So if the baby had shots 2 months ago, that baby was either born in July or August, because chances are, although they're showing the shot video today, they probably actually filmed it a couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, it was September, and 2 months from September was July. Yeah. So that baby was probably born in July, and, they probably have a regular schedule, because another thing that I did is just did some research, just took the time to look at a few things. Number one, if you go to the Jacksons of Atlanta website, they are doing a casting call for actresses, right? Another young lady who does commentary here on the platform, she always says they have a business. And, we listen to her say that, and we hear her say that, but do you really think of what she's saying? The fact of the matter is, they do have a business. So they do skits, they do things that they run a TV show, Jacksons of Atlanta TV show. It's not just Jacksons of Atlanta family vloggers, although that's how they represent their channel. That is not what they're trying to do. They're trying to run their channel as a TV show. So the question is, are we watching them as like we watching SVU or any of these other shows that we watch on TV, or are we watching them as a mommy vlog that, you know, we fell in love with the family and the family dynamic, so we're trying to, you know, keep up with them? And that's what we've got to ask ourselves. I'm trying to drink more water, y'all. I'm a little dehydrated. I feel that they run their channel as a TV show for entertainment purposes, which means if I want to continue to go there, I can continue to go and watch the little babies and see everything is cute, but you can't believe that anything that they're saying is true. You can't trust them. And then the thing about it is it, what's the word I'm looking for here? Not authenticating, but is it right for them to present as a TV show, which means that they can do skits, that they can tell you things that aren't true, and that basically it is what it is. They do not care because they're not running their channel as a reality type of thing. They're running their channel as a show. So we're going to say things just like the third set of twins that may have been a part of their show. Now, personally, I think that is stank and piss poor, to say the least, that you would misrepresent things in that manner, right? But let's think about that. Did they say that the baby died? Nope. What they said is things did not go as planned, that something happened. Now, that's still misrepresenting information because they led you down the road to believe they had a child that is no more. The only way the baby could be no more, if it ever existed, was to pass, right? Right. So they gave us the hints, clues, the inference that there was a baby that is now no more. But because we're entertainers and we're doing it for entertainment purposes, y'all can't be mad at us. But here's the thing, though. They requested meal train as people who are at home and pregnant. They requested baby gifts for a set of twins, okay? They requested furniture and things for their new house that they bought, because that's what they said on their channel, that they purchased. He bought her dream home. That's what she said. So when people are here calling themselves, putting them out or busting them out and stuff, I mean, honestly, is it that deep? I don't know. But then again, I guess it should be, because you are representing something to us. You asked for gifts, or maybe they didn't ask. I don't know. I'm going to say, ever since people started complaining about them begging, they haven't said anything about the gifts. So I guess maybe they spoke with legal counsel and they probably was told, you know, that's not smart, because, you know, you really are. If you're asking for something in false pretenses, that is fraud. So maybe they're trying to clean their act up or whatever, because maybe they never intended to fraud you. Maybe they just didn't know any better because they didn't know they couldn't ask. I don't know. I'm just giving both sides of what could possibly be, and then we'll discuss it below. So with that being said, so maybe they never intended to ask for something in false pretenses. They went along with, I guess, the schedule for their TV show, and things went like it went. They never said that they lost, but they gave the inference that they did, right? And so maybe they just got caught up. And honestly, they should have just complained about that and let everybody know, look, we run this channel for entertainment, which they didn't say it, but then as soon as they went and did this baby thing, they put it in their description at the very top. So I guess that's saying it without saying it, to try to not have to save face or expose their own self on their channel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where I stand on this subject, but what I see about the subject is that they are a TV show now. They're not a mommy vlogger channel, which is why we all fell in love with them. They are a TV show. So it's like every time they tell you something, you don't know if it's true or not because they teeter-tottering across the fence. And as a couple who always got some kind of lesson they trying to learn, or always got something that they trying to tell somebody, especially on their Mahogany and Justin channel, I got a word for you today. Blah, 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 woo, 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 whatever, whatever. Honey, give us the real word first. Nobody's perfect. Preachers included. Nobody's perfect. But don't be trying to tell people right from wrong if you are doing what they doing. That's too much going on. Don't do that. I think that you need to lead by example. If you want to be able to have people respect and listen to you, you need to first respect yourself by being honest with everybody that watches you. Yes, we do this channel for entertainment purposes. This right here was real. This right here was a skit. Now, I don't know if these channels that conduct themselves like that are supposed to do things in a certain way, but the fact of the matter is, if you're going to be doing skits on your channel, you shouldn't be asking for nothing. Your pay from your ad revenue should be all that you get other than endorsements that people choose you to do. You shouldn't be asking your people to give to your registry and do this and do that when you know that some of the things that you are presenting on your channel are untrue. To me, that's not cool. That is unethical. That's the word I was looking for before, unethical. That's not ethical because you putting yourself in a position of, at some point, you are definitely lying. Just like this twin thing. You probably did just have one baby. And you probably did just do what you did because of the hoopla of the third set of twins. And, oh, this is going to be really entertaining, all the things we do. But then at some point, you had to let people down. You should have told them that the third set of twins, and you should have put skit next to that if it was a skit. So at least people would know. Because let's be honest, most people probably wouldn't have stopped watching you. Some would have. Or they wouldn't have stopped watching you. None would have. They would have either just looked at it as entertainment, or they may not have been as engaged. But when she had her baby, they still was going to come. I don't care how many babies you have, and they coming when you giving birth. It just is what it is. People love being a part of that, being a part of new life, a new beginning, something special and positive, and then you shared that. So people was coming regardless. So y'all didn't have to lie, and people were still gonna come. So that's what I have to say about that. That baby is probably born in July. The holiday that they mentioned right there by the birth of the child was the 4th of July, because they said something about it's a holiday. I don't know if you bought the house. I don't know. I don't even give a crap. It's a beautiful home. You are providing a beautiful home for your family as a man, Justin. So who cares if it's purchased or leased, purchased or rented? It ain't nobody's. That really ain't nobody's business, because you honestly, you did make it a part of your channel by talking about you bought her dream home. You didn't say, I'm moving her into her dream home. You said you bought it. But whatever, it really don't matter. The fact is, that's what you said. So, I mean, by right, some people may feel that you lied to them by not telling the truth. But at the end of the day, I really don't see why people care about that, because you're not a home channel, you're a family channel, supposedly. Because the fact is, you still ain't a family channel, you're a TV show. Because that's what your website say, TV show. So I don't know, guys. Let's talk about this below, and then we'll maybe, I don't know, talk about it later some more. I just want to know how you guys feel now. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about the Jacksons of Atlanta channel, knowing that they are not a family channel, they're a TV show. So I want you to tell me what you think. We will talk about it below. Stay tuned for another video. Goodbye.